are going to love this one. Israel's an issue. Okay. Israel has a really bad habit. It took less than 48 hours. It might have taken less than 24 hours for Israel to violate the ceasefire that Trump just put into place. It took a day, one fucking day. And Netanyahu violated yet another peace agreement. And now you might be saying, well, why do you say Israel's a problem? Why do you say that? What's going on? Israel violated a peace agreement one time. Okay, that's not a big deal. It was probably just a mistake. I could see why you might think that if you've lived under a rock for the past year or so. But yeah, no, it's not a mistake if you do it 47 times. It kind of stops being a mistake. I don't know where, somewhere between twice and 47, it turns into a habit. You know, if I drank myself to sleep 47 times, I would probably be an alcoholic, right? If I drank so much I passed out 47 times, if I had to drink a bottle of Jack Daniels every night before I went to bed for 47 nights in a row, you might call me a drunk. You might call me an alcoholic. But I guess when Israel violates peace agreements and ceasefires, it's just, they're just silly little fellers over there. Let's let's not just listen to the ramblings of a madman, though. Let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, so here's the article that sparked this. And as soon as I heard this, I got pissed immediately. Middle East ceasefire threatens to unravel as Israel assaults Lebanon and Iran blocks oil tankers. Okay, so long story short, Trump and Iran came to an agreement, a ceasefire agreement. Israel then assaults Lebanon, and Iran says, yeah, fuck you, the strait's closed again. Well, I'm not doing the peace agreement if Israel's going to keep attacking me. I'm not doing the ceasefire. I'm not doing any of it. So this led me to wonder, 2025 was, the big year that this happened. So here we have April 24th, 2025, United Nations. This is from the United Nations. Israel continues to violate ceasefire agreement. UN facilities are being attacked. Okay, that's from April. Here's October of 2025. Israel has violated ceasefire 47 times and killed 38 Palestinians, says Gaza Media Office. Okay, now that's the Guardian twice, so maybe there's something else. Here's November 2025 from the United Nations again. UN experts urge states to act as Israel violations threaten fragile Gaza ceasefire. Okay. What else do we have? November 5th. Did we do November 5th yet? No, we did not do November 5th. From the People's Dispatch, Israel violates Gaza ceasefire deal with new massacres. Are you starting to see where I'm going with this? There's November 24th. We already did that. What other? November 7th. Did we hit November 7th yet? No, I don't think so. Well, we'll give November 7th. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say that was the same as November 4th. What about March? Did we do March? No, we didn't do March. Every ceasefire agreement they have entered into. Your NPR, why did Israel resume the war in Gaza? Because they can't hold on to a ceasefire agreement for more than 15 seconds without going apeshit and violating it and killing people. I don't understand what's so hard to understand here about the fact that Israel is a problem. Israel is not our ally anymore, okay? Israel sucks. Benjamin Netanyahu sucks. The dude's a problem. He's an issue. He's going to make life a lot fucking harder for a lot of people. I personally cannot stand Benjamin Netanyahu. If I met the guy, I would have an immeasurable amount of inconsiderate things to say about him, at the very least. To put it simply, I would tell him what a piece of shit he is directly to his face, because I think he is the closest thing akin, and I know people are going to be like, oh, how dare you? I think he is the closest thing to Hitler you can get. I legitimately believe that the only answer for him is the eradication of Iran. Now, I'm not defending Iran. The Iranians are terrible people, okay? They treat their women like shit. They throw homos off of fucking roofs to see if they can fly. Turns out, no, they can't unless you put them on a plane or a helicopter. Gay people cannot fly. They're still trying to figure this out over there in Iran. They treat their women abhorrently. They are a terrible, terrible nation. Their religion is abhorrent. I don't think Iran is a great place. Iran is one of the biggest sponsors of terrorism in the world. I don't think Iran is great. I think if there were one country that could be eviscerated from the face of the earth and everybody would be better off for it, it would probably be Iran. Iran's pretty terrible. Maybe China. China might be better to get rid of than Iran, because we can deal with terrorists. That's not hard. I mean, we can fight the Iranians and kill all the terrorists. China's its own problem. But we'll talk about the Middle East here. It would have to be between Iran and Israel. If I had to choose which one of these nations had to go away to bring peace to the world, to at least to the Middle East, it would have to be one of those two. Because these two can't fucking get it right. And I'm not saying Iran's completely innocent. I'm not. They're not. They're fucking just as bad as Israel. Don't get me wrong. But the point I'm trying to make here is Trump killed all the people in Iran that were just as bad as Israel. All the guys in Iran that wanted to start shit 24/7, Trump said, I'm going to bomb them until they're dust. And Trump sits here and says, now, Benjamin, you can't be doing wars while I'm trying to do peace agreements here. You gotta stop doing no-nos. And Netanyahu goes, oh yeah, you're right. I launched another bomb, Donald. Benjamin, you have to stop doing no-nos while I'm trying to do peace agreements. Oh yeah, I won't do it again, Trump. That bomb just fell. It was already in the air when you told me to stop. What do you mean? That's the last one, I promise. Last one. And so it goes on and on and on again, over and over and over again. I'm not one to say we need to go into a country and do a regime change. But if I were Trump, if I were the Donald for a day, if I was Donald John Trump for 24 hours, I would look at Benjamin Netanyahu and I would say, listen, I'm trying to do a peace deal that's going to make the whole world a lot of fucking money. You need to cut your fucking bullshit, or I'm going to do what America is good at. And I would leave it at that. Everyone knows we are the best at regime change. There is no one else who regime changes like we do. We built the CIA to do regime changes. If Trump looked at Netanyahu and said, listen, motherfucker, we're good at two things. The United States is good at two things. One of those is making the sun come up in the middle of the day. And the other one is regime change. Don't fuck with me. I'm doing something here. You're fucking it up. Now I can make the sun come up at lunchtime, or no one will ever hear from you again. If you want to cross me, it'll be the last thing you ever do. But for some reason, for some fucking unknown reason, and I'll tell you what it is. It's this Christian, we have to protect the Holy Land thing. I'm at the point where, yes, I want to protect the Holy Land. I would be heavily against nuking the shit out of Iran. Or, I'm sorry, Israel. I would be heavily against nuking Israel because you would potentially destroy evidence of Christ, right? I'm heavily against that. However, I am not against a wet team going in the middle of the night and saying, Benjamin Netanyahu, come with us or you die. Just like we did to Maduro. And saying, now you're on trial for war crimes. Now you're on trial for violating peace agreements 47 times. You are a horrible world leader, and we will do away with you. Now, I don't know how true this is, but the Brave AI says, according to the Gaza Government Media Office, Israel violated October 2025 ceasefire agreements at least 2,000 times between October 10th of 2025 and March 18th of 2026. I don't even know how you do it that many times. I don't know how you violate a peace agreement 2,073 times. Now, again, I don't know if that's 100% accurate because this is just what the AI has to say, and sometimes they're not right about these things. 2,000 violations. We know 47 times. We know 47 times. The UN said 47 fucking times is kind of a lot. If I were Trump, I would tell Netanyahu, get your fucking shit together right fucking now, or I'm gonna blow you into the fucking Stone Age. I will fucking blow you to shit. I will blow fucking Iran to shit. I'll blow all of you to shit. And I'll take all the oil. It'll be mine. I will paint the entire Middle East red, white, and blue. And the red will be your fucking blood. That's where Netanyahu is putting me. To the point where I'm just like, you know what? We just need to carpet bomb all of them and take the oil. I don't even care. Iraq, fuck them. Fucking Afghanistan, fuck them. I don't even care at this point. I'm about ready to blow up the entire Middle East because you guys can't fucking figure it the fuck out. Pissing me off. Netanyahu is a scumbag. I've been saying this for a long time. Benjamin Netanyahu is a piece of human excrement. I can't stand Benjamin Netanyahu. I think that dude's objective in life is the eradication of Iran by any means necessary, and he doesn't care who he has to kill, who he has to lie to, or what he has to do to achieve that goal. He wants Iran turned into dust. And I can understand, okay? Someone who got fucked with every day when I was in school, there were some people that, like, if they were on fire, I wouldn't piss on them to put it out. Right? There were some kids that fucked with me every day, relentlessly, for any reason. And understanding that Iran wants the destruction of Israel, I can see where Netanyahu's coming from. But when you become the fucking bad guy, right? It would be like if I just went around just like kicking the shit out of anybody that tried to talk to me because this guy's mean to me. And then if one of my friends was like, okay, you guys don't get along, like, let's keep you apart. Then I went and seek the person that fucks with me out and start fucking with them, being like, well, he's fucking with me. No, you started it this time. You're in the wrong. And the problem is nobody will look at Netanyahu and go, no, you started it this time. He said he was done. And then you went up and kicked him in the nuts. Of course he's going to go back to beating the crap out of you. Like, if you're losing a fight, bad. Like, you're just getting the shit kicked out of you. Your face is bloodied. You haven't been able to stand up for 2 minutes, and someone breaks up the fight. And you stand up and go, is that all you got, bitch? All right, I guess keep going. He didn't learn his lesson. I guess keep going. So I'm kind of like, man, I kind of wish Iran would do a little more to fuck Israel up. I don't want that to happen, but I'm kind of at this point where I'm like, man, somebody needs to do something about Israel. Someone needs to do something. And Trump has the power to do it. And what's pissing me off is he's not. Trump should look at Netanyahu and say, listen, motherfucker, you and your silly hat need to cut this bullshit out. You got a half a hat. I don't know why you're so upset that you got scammed out of an entire hat. You could have got a whole beanie, $12 at Target, okay? Whole beanie. You got half a beanie for fucking $45. I don't know. You got shafted. Not my problem. Your hat's ridiculous. You need to stop the fucking bullshit. Stop fighting people when they say they're done fighting you. You can't be the victim when you keep starting it. I don't care who started it in the beginning. This is some Hatfield and McCoy level nonsense. It is. I don't know who started it. Probably, if I had to guess, it was probably the Muslims. The Muslims do not like the Jews. However, Funny how this works. The Jews don't like the Muslims. This has been the entire history of the Middle East has been Jews and Muslims fighting. I don't care enough about Israel to say that I'm willing to let Israel violate a ceasefire agreement. My gas price is $4.11 a gallon. I can't afford $4.11 a gallon for gas. I don't give a fuck why Israel keeps violating peace agreements. Fucking someone needs to stop him so that Trump can make his deal, so that gas prices can come down, so that I can afford to go to work. It is infuriating, to say the least, that Netanyahu has once again violated a peace agreement. This dude can't stop himself from violating peace agreements. It's his favorite fucking hobby. I mean, Hitler liked gas and Jews. Netanyahu likes violating peace agreements. As far as I'm concerned, they're one and the same. These two people are the same fucking person. They're both terrible, awful human beings. They're both genocidal lunatics. And hey, sometimes you got to do a genocide. I get it. Sometimes there's just some unfavorables, and you just need to eradicate their entire bloodline running back to the beginning of the Bible. I totally get that. That's a thing that sometimes has to be done. But don't drag me into it. Don't drag me into it. You go do your genocide. Stop dragging me into it. Because where I'm at right now, I'm about ready to say, Trump, drop 2 sons again. We'll drop 2 more fucking sons. One on Iran and one on Israel. Problem's fucking solved, okay? You two can't get along, I'm going to kick both your asses. I hate war. This is why I hate war. Because you have some asshole like Netanyahu dragging it out for fucking ever. I'm okay with swift military action. Swift and effective military action, in my opinion, is the way to go. We should be using SEAL Team 6 and Green Berets and the Army Rangers. We should be using them almost exclusively. The mainline infantry should just be for like when shit goes sideways or when we need to defend the homeland. I really don't believe in going overseas with the mainstream army to fight these fucking wars. I believe in we're going to fly you in, we're going to steal your fucking president, we're going to fly you out, and then we win. I believe in we're going to fly over there, we're going to drop a couple bombs on you, and we're going to come home, and then you're going to come talk to us about it because you ain't gonna fight us about it. That's not going well. I definitely believe in if we have to do military action. Quick, precise, to the point. I don't believe in long, drawn-out battles. Now, sometimes I understand you have to gain territory. Sometimes I understand that. However, in the world we live in technologically, it is much harder to say we have to gain this territory so that we can deploy from here. We have fucking helicopters that we can deploy people from fucking within a couple hours. We can aerial refuel. We have plenty of ways to get in, get the job done, and get out. I definitely understand we need to have a large QRF element ready to go, and we have to take land to have that QRF element. I understand that kind of thing. I do. Infrastructure's a thing. I get all of it. I really do. But I more so believe in swift, concise action and saying, we're here for one goal, we're doing this one thing, and then we're going home. Much like Neptune's spear when we killed bin Laden, allegedly. No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure bin Laden's dead. Then again, there was that controversy with Rob O'Neill. So now I do question whether or not anything Rob has said has been truthful. I hope it has been, but, Neptune Spear was the most high-speed operation that ever happened at that time. I don't know if we've done more high-speed stuff because, well, we haven't been told about it yet. Neptune Spear was the most high-speed operation that had ever happened at that point. We went in, we crashed a fucking helicopter, we killed bin Laden, and we got out. And I don't think we lost anybody. I don't think anybody was even injured. That is what I want to see. I don't want to see the Battle of Fallujah, I want to see Neptune Spear. I want to see, and it's Neptune Spear. I'm sorry, it's Neptune's Spear, not Neptune Spear. It's Neptune's Spear, but people say it fast and say Neptune Spear. It's Neptune's Spear. But I want to see that. I don't want to see fucking tit for tat back and forth. The Battle of Fallujah was days of fighting to gain a street. I mean, like, it was hundreds of Marines injured for a city block. It's just not the type of fighting I want to see. I mean, at that point, we issue an evacuation order and we level the city. I don't really care. I am okay with turning countries into dust as long as the civilians are out. If we can get the civilians out, yeah, turn that shit to dust. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, that's where I'm at with this whole thing. But Netanyahu really pisses me off. I have to get a shower and get to bed because I have to be up early for work tomorrow. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you agree with me. Israel is becoming an issue. And I think, man, that title's going to go. It's going to do well on X tomorrow. It's going to do well. I'm posting it on X in the morning. I will be a millionaire by the end of the day because all the Jews are running everything. People will be like, he's one of us now. So I'll see you later, pores. I'll see you tomorrow when I'm a millionaire, and I will be updating you that you are poor and I am not. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll still be broke. I know that. I'm never going to make money off this. That's ridiculous. Anyway, that's all I got. See you in the next one.